Hello, welcome to this episode of Sports Bets for Free, the live show. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully, today with our bets, your bets. Another profitable day for you. Friday, October 24th. Hopefully, everybody's having a great Friday so far. No caller ID. What's going on? HL, Versace, YB, Brad. Thanks for all joining the show. We are live multiple platforms: TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. I know, right? How could we be any better? Let's see here. We'll send out a few more invites, get the rest of this rocking and rolling. We got college football today, Major League Baseball World Series Game 1, and a bunch of NBA basketball as well. Way too much basketball is what we got. Way too much basketball. Over on Rozier assists. You mean arrests or assists there, no caller ID? Which one are we meaning? I think that's what you were going for. Let's see here. Let's see. Give me one more minute. We'll get back to it here. But we're, like I said, live multiple platforms: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Feel free to check us out on any of those. We'll be here. We're ready to go. We're ready. Right? Ready. Let's see. OR373, thank you. YG Merritt. Ken's here early. Taz, thanks for joining. Let's see. There's a couple more I know I missed. Where did they go? All right. And all the shares are done. Alan, thanks for joining the show. Appreciate it. Dodgers, we do like today. Like the under a little bit better, but do like the Dodgers. I do like the Blazers. You can check that out in our NBA show that's over on YouTube as well. I think we go through that even on the TikTok show. So, do like both of those. Coachy Poo, what's going on? TMW Sports. Is that Tomorrow Sports? Jacob, thanks for joining. What's going on, Coachy Poo? How are you? Joseph, LaDonna, thanks for joining the show. As I mentioned before, we are on live multiple platforms: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. We do got, a couple of college football games tonight. World Series Game 1. Player props in the Dodgers game. Sure, we can start going over those. Absolutely. Just for player props, Snell over 6.5 strikeouts. Mookie Betts under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Smith, that's the Will Smith, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Snell, 18 plus outs. Schneider under 1.5 strikeouts. Schneider, 1+ hit, run, RBI. Muncy under 1.5 hit, run, RBI. Will Smith for a hit and a single. Vlad for a single. Pages under 1.5 hit, run, RBI. Yeah, snuck out and over is right. Well, we should have got that a lot sooner. Cy, what's up? Mr. G, how are you? All right, nice parlay would be nice. And then always, let's see. Yeah, they did get to the over. I thought, well, the way that game started, they called that pick 6 back. I thought if that pick 6 stood, I thought we were in great shape. Yo, Mr. Vera. What's your over? I hate under. But on that one, you hate the unders? Okay. Over tonight in a couple of basketball games. We're under in the baseball game. I don't think there's a lot of runs scored there. Celtics Knicks, we did get it over 228.5. I know that line kind of got steamed up a little bit there. And let's see, Grizzlies over. It's always a good spot to go. And let's see. Mavs Wizards over. I'll give you a few of them there. We played Grizz games at 2:32. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see where we got that at. Pretty sure it was close to that point. 1 second here while I look it up. Mavs Wizards, we went over that one. That's 227. Yeah, we got Grizzly Heat at 232.5. I'm fine there. I'm good there. It hasn't moved. That game should be played in the 250s, right? Hits, Will Smith, Vlad Guerrero. You could probably throw David Schneider into the mix. No problem, T-Holder. Mario Q, thanks for joining. Sai, what are you up to, my friend? Good to see you. Casper showed up. All right. What's up, Casper? 3LV, Nicholas Triplet. What's going on? Any ideas for Sunday? Yeah, sleep in. No, I don't know. We've got some games done. Show will be out tomorrow. Home run for today in a game that's going to be under. That would be no. You've been here. I'm sorry, Casper. I apologize. I'm sometimes a little slow to the trigger, right? Mr. G, no, you're the best. I'm just a guy, right? Let's see. Ethan Daw, thanks for joining. If I could have picked 2-1 in that game, I might have. Dodgers and under, yes. Like the under quite a bit better. Under 3.5 front 5 is actually our favorite. I'm on that. No more parlays for me. There you go. Good job, Casper. Vidal under 17.5 yards receiving yards worked well. Rockets we do like today. Yeah, back at work. I am on tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll be here. Unless something stupid happens, Spencer, Vera. Spencer, thank you for liking the live. Appreciate that. No NHL. There's so much other action. It's crazy. So, player points in the NBA games. Sure, we can go through those. We'll start off in the early game. Let's see. The Philly game, right? That's the first one. Raptors in the early one against the Bucks. Barnes, 18+ points. Grady Dick, 10+ points. Magic game, Banchero at 25. Okungwu at 12, if you're just looking for points. Celtics game, Derek White, 20+. OG, 16+. You like Porzingis again? Yep. Actually, on that one, Sonny, they can't shoot from 3, and that's the reason they haven't covered the spread. They have been god-awful from 3. I think Dort's 1 for 15 now in 2 games. It's gross what they're doing from three-point land. And they're still winning games, just not covering, right? But if you can't make threes in today's NBA, you're not going to last very long, right? So it's just hard to compete. With as many threes they're taking, they're shooting less than – I think they're less than 25% from 3. That ain't going to get her done. So the price is right. Funny joke to that is we keep saying the price is wrong. Let's see. Even Patrick, thanks for joining. Rise of Awful, thanks for joining. College football tonight. Yeah, we got a few of those. Let's flip back over to the football start of this thing. Warriors, Blazers. We do like the Blazers tonight. First back-to-back is tonight, though. Warriors get the first honor of that. North Texas laying 26.5. Boise at 20.5. I know that line's at 21.5. I'd play the alternate there, but Mitchell for 28.5 is a lot of points in that game. A lot of points, but especially since I think he's probably sitting the fourth quarter, but Bucks or Raptors, we do like the Raptors. You per Kev, what's up? Don't worry about it. KD over 30? No. Bright and early. 9 a.m. Central. We're going to try to be on at 9 a.m. Central. That's the plan. Boise, minus 20.5. Lines at 21.5. I'd play an alternate. North Texas at 26.5 as well. Crazy game in that South Bama game. So football today, Boise minus 20.5. You guys can't watch the shows. It wouldn't hurt you. Let's see. Boise over 20.5 and North Texas laying 26.5. Sengun, we actually played for 9+ rebounds. We got it at over 8.5. I think he might get to 10. So What time's the card start tomorrow? We're going to be on at 7 o'clock our time, which is 10 o'clock Eastern is the plan for tomorrow. But North Texas has a great chance to score more than 43. Yes. They should do that. If you're looking for, let's see here. Totals today. We're going back to the Knicks game for an over. That thing was 228.5. I know it's in the 230s now on that one. Another over would be Grizzlies and Heat at 232.5. Mavs Wizards at 227.5. It's probably our three totals we like the most. And if you're looking for games against the spread, we do like the Magic laying 4.5 today. And Rockets laying 5.5. I know that line's getting steamed up, I'm sure. Spurs laying 3.5 on that one. How are you? VT Cal, unless you are just looking to pull your hair out. LSU or A&M tomorrow, we do like the under. So, in that one. 7-year time? I'm not sure when the UFC. Is it at 9 o'clock Central? If so, that's 7 our time. Yep. Boise State, I don't know if they're going to allow a bunch of points. I expect Boise in the 40s. The question is the other team going to contribute? So, right? Dodgers tonight, yes. Under is what we like a little bit better. We thought 4-1 Dodgers. That's what we were thinking. I love all the people that want me to co-host everything. Knicks tonight, like I said, I like the over in that one. Dodgers 1.5, more than likely. I wouldn't play it. The money line was only $1.50, so not really motivated to play a run line on that one. It is the playoffs. Run lines get real hard unless you're on the plus 1.5. Overall favorite, Boise tonight. In the football side, basketball side, Sengun 20+ points is way up there. Porzingis 2+ threes. Derek White 20+ points. Let's see. Steven Adams 8+ rebounds. Sengun 2+ threes. Sengun 37+ points, assists, rebounds combined. Wemby 4+ blocks. Jared Jackson 6+ rebounds for the Grizz. Cooper Flagg's actually way up there for us as well tonight, 16+ points. Favorite is Boise. Yep, you can play this thing called an alternate line and move it to 20.5. Let's see. Cooper Flagg 16+. We went over that. Cooper Flagg 7+ rebounds. Cooper Flagg 27+ points, assists, rebounds. Those are good. Let's see. We got a few more bigger. Draymond 6+ rebounds. Draymond 5+ assists as well. Just stay around for a bit, YB. You'll get them. Steven Adams plays for the Rockets. Did you not watch opening night? I need a win. Everybody does. We always need wins. That's like seeing we need oxygen to breathe. Come on. Not that under this investigation. I hear you. He's not. Normally they pick on him for something. Blue Jays tonight, Nando. We like the other side, Dodgers. Blake Snell's been fantastic all postseason long. All right. So NBA, wild stuff, always. Wemby, that point line's pretty high there, Vegas shoe. What is it, 28.5? We stayed away. He's got a pop at 30, I think, in almost any game he plays, if he's smart and doesn't shoot 19 threes on that. Jalen Johnson, 5+ assists. That's a lot. Doesn't that seem like a lot, bots? Jeff, great to see you. Thanks for coming on. Sonny, thank you for coming back. Over again in the Knicks-Celtics game, 228.5. Then we like the Memphis game at 232.5, going over that. Mavs Wizards over 227.5. There's the 3 overs. Rockets laying 5.5. Magic laying 4.5. Let's see here. We like the T-Wolves tonight. We did play money line there, though, because the line was so tight. Spurs laying 3.5. North Texas, yeah, I think as long as you keep it under 4 touchdowns, right? He had 8 on Wednesday. 8 last game for, okay, yeah. So he's played 1 game and they had 8. Also, you got to remember, Trae Young only had 5 or 6. Do you expect Trae Young to be at 5 or 6 all season? Probably not. But, all right, expect Trae Young probably dominate the ball a little bit more. Paula, thanks for the follow. Eddie Hertz, thanks for joining. Austin Reeves, I'm not big on tonight, but 20, he could get to 27, 28 there, I think. I don't like the Hawks tonight. I don't like the matchup. The Magic at home are tough. So, you know what I mean? Let's see. Under 3.5 front 5 in the Dodgers game would also be one of the bigger ones tonight. Spurs, I do like to cover tonight. The line's pretty light. I don't think New Orleans is that good, right? Dodgers run line, Jeff. I mean, I think the game ends 4-1, so that would be a yes, but I'm not going to play it, right? So T-Wolves cover. We like them on the money line. If you get them at 2, like 1.5, 2.5, yeah, no problem, Jeff. Good call on the Chargers. Yeah, worked out, RO. The over barely hits. If that pick 6 happens early, I'd like to see where the final score of that one was. Memphis money line on Saturday. I think we were on the over on that game. I need to double check. We bet those things a few days ago. Let's see. Let me take a look. Or do we stay away from that one? Memphis, South Florida over. Yeah, we got it at what is it, 60.5, 62.5, somewhere in there. Over was scary. Yeah, and that's because, well, a lot of things. Minnesota not being able to put the ball in was crazy. Yeah, they missed. There was 3 field goals missed. 1 by the Chargers and then 2 by the Vikings. That didn't help, right? All right, so you want to play somebody else's Discord. Well, no problem. Go to their show. Bye. Let's see. Marlon Morey, thanks for joining. Clippers tonight. We like them laying 9.5. Yeah. Cal game, no place for us in that one. I have nothing in that one. Don't like nothing about that game. And more trolls. Welcome to the Troll Hour here on Sports Bets for Free. Bye. Grizzlies money line. Raptors Bucks under. I don't know. It could be that go that way. Boise could get to an over. Grizzlies, I like the over better, but I think they could pull that one out. Yeah. Mountain Dew, thanks for joining. Ryan, thanks for joining. Seems pretty high for teams that don't shoot threes. Which are you talking about, the Bucks and the Raptors? Well, let's see. The Raptors just scored like 140, didn't they? Something like that. Something stupid. But it was against the Hawks. The Bucks really don't play that great a defense either. 234.5 is a ton, but I'd stayed away from the total there on that one. Sonny, thank you for the gifts. Crypto Boxing, thanks for joining. And Nando, I wish I could get on the Blue Jays with you tonight, but unfortunately, the way Snell's pitched, are they right? I don't know, Casper. They just don't go away. I can't. I'm just getting tired of blocking people off the recorded show as well. It's like all spammers. Do like the Magic tonight? What, laying 4.5? Yep, I'm with you there. Big Daddy Ken, Jacob Franco. They just don't go away, Casper, no matter what we do. It's called TikTok. That's why. But anyway. Celtics spread. I like the over in that game. I think there's going to be a lot of threes. So what's going on, FanDuel? I don't know. Trust, what do you think of the Celtics game? I mean, I think the Knicks would win, but you know, like I said, we do like a lot of threes being in that one. Rob, thanks for the follow. Ignacio, thanks for sharing the live. Billy D, thanks for joining. Miles, thanks for joining. Cy, switching over platforms. Okay. Favorite NBA play tonight is Steven Adams, 8+ rebounds. And yes, he plays for the Rockets. Now what? Hello, Mr. FanDuel. If the Knicks win a show, it's game 2. They don't got to win tonight. So I'll give you the correct answers to the test, and you'll still take the opposite. Okay, well, maybe you doesn't want to be here anymore either. All right, bye, maybe you. I'm so sick and tired of the trolls. Yes, we lost some plays last night. We only had 100. Right. Thanks, Si. I appreciate it. Right. Rockets winning. I think so. Matt, thanks for joining. Okay, Casper. There's 82 games. There is no must wins in game 2. I know they got to be careful on who they hang out with. That's for damn sure. That is for sure. Kind of knew Rozier was screwed when he first got tagged, but they still won't. The problem is if the NBA tags you, they won't. You are innocent. They won't come out and ever say that. Call the number, right? Do the refs play for OKC? Why? Because SGA gets a lot of calls. He creates a lot of contact. Any sides? Yeah, absolutely. Where do you want to start? Want to start early? Okay, I guess we'll start early. Magic laying 4.5. Let's see. Nets plus 13.5. Yeah, Jazz. I know when we got that thing popped open, it was 17.5. We're liking that even better after winning game 1. Rockets laying 5.5. Raptors money line. Let's see here. What else? What other side? Spurs laying 3.5. And T-Wolves money line. Blazers money line. Jazz plus 5.5. There you go again. Clippers at 9.5. All of those. Must win game. I know. That's Casper for you. Everything's a must win. If you don't win this game against this pitiful team, no problem, Matt. Hugo, thanks for joining. Right? That's why we love Casper. It's entertainment value all in itself. So what's this? What was the next one? 3 good money lines. Yeah, sure. Rockets. There you go. There's 1. Raptors. There's 2. I don't know. Let's go Blazers. I really like the Blazers tonight, though. But you can take T-Wolves in that mix. You could also take Magic in that mix as well. I think there's quite a bit of stuff for Friday, to be really honest. Lord, what's going on? How'd your show go? Nothing even. STE, thanks for joining. We are live, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Feel free to get a hold of us on any of those. Jim Kelly, thanks for joining the show. Casper, thanks for liking the live. Casper's got a must win for game 2 of the 82 game schedule, and it's the Knicks beating the Celtics. Happy birthday. When it becomes my birthday, I'll let you know, FanDuel. But we're a long time from that, sir. All right. Matt, thank you for the gifts as well. DTN, must win. Got to beat those non-playoff teams. I'd be willing to bet the Celtics might make the play-in. But 2 underdog picks. Yes, Jazz plus the points. Nets plus the points. Must win. Right, Casper? Tell them. Must win. I like it. Let's see here. Must win is every team I pick for the Circa Survivor pool. That's must wins. That is where we should go tonight. North Texas. I think the two big favorites tonight in college football are going to be, so you know it's true, right? You never know. The problem with beating the Celtics is you better hope they don't get hot from three because this team might launch 60 of them. So, Finster, long time no see. Alvaro, thanks for joining. Brad, Trump, great to see you as well. Joe, thanks for joining. Northside Cowboy. Rozier and Chauncey for picks. You should definitely ask Terry. Chauncey was in the poker game, so we'll give him a little break there. Wizards score enough to cover the over. Yes, I do. I do, Ken. Alec, thanks for joining the show. Love the fact that you're on. Will Smith, Vlad Guerrero, Davis Schneider. That's the three. Dodgers run line. We think the game ends 4-1, so I guess I'd have to say that. I'm not playing it, but we like the under quite a bit better. Anthony Davis, 25 plus points. Yes. Trevor, thanks for joining. I think we played him at 26. And I think Cooper Flag shoots much better tonight as well. So. Mookie Betts, I like him actually under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Ohtani, he might get a hit there. AJ Green for 10. Okay. Total points, what are you getting at? 43, 42.5? Blazers money line, yes. Armani, what's going on? Great to see you tonight. Warriors got on back-to-back. That's correct, Amundo. First back-to-back of the season. That's why we're on them as well. 42.5, I like the over there. Dodgers tonight, yes. Morning. Armani, how are you? Bostonian. Joe. Kit. Thanks for all joining the show this morning. We're live on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. A couple of football games are on. North Texas, Boise State. Yeah, I like Boise. They're my favorite play in college football tonight. But we did play the alternate line at 20.5 instead of 21.5, Jeff, on that one. So, all right, Senny, thank you for the golden boxing gloves. Appreciate that. Callie, Tom, thanks for liking the live. What's your favorite football team, or who's my favorite? Well, depending on what league, that would be Iowa State because I'm an alma mater. I wouldn't touch Ohtani tonight personally on that one. All right, Jeff. All right, see you in the morning. That work thing gets in the way of everybody, right? So, Armani, thanks for liking the live. Brad Trump, thanks for coming back. Play it, Doe. Sonny, thanks for the gifts again. Muchas gracias. Let's see. Dice, thanks for joining. One of these days, we're going to figure all this out here. Juiceway, thanks for joining. Bears Mindset, thanks for joining. Hopefully, everybody got a little bit of that Vidal under 17.5 yards, receiving yards. I'm going to work on FanDuel tonight. All right. Favorite college teams today, Boise, laying the points. North Texas, laying the points. There's only 3 games, and I wouldn't touch that Cal game. Cal and Virginia Tech for nothing. Juiceway, no problem. We put out a lot of free stuff, but there's big advantages to being on the Discord. We will put it to you that way, so for not much money. Sonny, thanks for liking the live. Kiona, thanks for joining. Plus, you get to hear about must-wins from Casper in Game 2. Armani, yeah, we played Snell for over 6.5. So, yeah, I like the 5.5. I did not see Cam Newton smack Alabama's discount. So, let's see. My favorite plays, MLB, under 3.5, front 5 in the Dodger game. NBA, Steven Adams, 8+ rebounds, right? I don't know if you could write it down fast enough. Don't laugh at me. So let's see. Favorite pick, Adams, 8+ rebounds. tonight is way up there. We do like Porzingis at 2 threes, Banchero at 8 rebounds, Derek White for 20-plus points. There's a lot of stuff. Cooper Flag tonight as well, points and rebounds. Senjun 2+ threes, or Shenjun, whatever you want to call him today. Wemby 4+ blocks. Jarrett Jackson 6+ rebounds. Let's see. Cooper Flag, we mentioned over 15.5 points. Flag over 6.5 rebounds. Flag at over 26.5 par. Let's see, Ant-Man for 26+, Luka for 30+. On the point side, Draymond for 6+ rebounds and 5+ assists. So, top 2 money lines for the day. They'd both be in college football, but those are probably going to be crazy. Blue Jays or Dodgers, game 1, Dodgers for us. If you're talking NBA basketball, the ones we like the most, the Rockets. And I think they're going to be, let's see, and the Magic. Like both of those. I guess if you had to throw the Clippers, they're a little bit juicier, though. North Texas at 25.5, like it. Yeah. Sonny Gill, thanks for liking the live again. Appreciate it. Yeah, you get North Texas anywhere at 27.5 or under, just go ahead and play it, right? You want to hammer 2 homers again when Ohtani's pitching? All right, wait for game 4. It's hard not to be on the Dodgers. Lucky picks. Blake Snell's been so great, right? It's hard not to be. Unless the Blue Jays can score 4, they can't. I don't know if they win a game in this series, right? So, yes, Sal, let's stay around for a minute. But, yeah, unless the Blue Jays figure out how to score 4+, I don't think they've got a shot in any of these games. Under 7.5 for us for sure. We think Dodgers win 4-1. All right? I really think the Dodgers win today. Give me a reason why you think the Blue Jays do. Because everybody that I've heard talk about the Blue Jays, they can't give me one reason why. Right? Ready for tonight. I mean, even if he pitches fine for him, though, is a couple runs. That could be the end of the game. We want nothing to do with that Cal game, Binky. I'll be really honest. So, yeah, adding Dodgers, right? North Texas, if you can get that 25.5, 26.5 line tonight, that's fine. Over 42.5 team total. Lots of Canadian to balance it out. Dodgers 1.5. It probably wins tonight, Jenny, but I'm not playing it. Rockets and Magic, love both of those tonight. Yes. Spanky, thanks for joining. I don't know what's on your slip, but we did play the Dodgers. We do like them. I like the under 3.5 front 5, probably the best in that game. But Boise if you can get it at 18, yeah, it's called bring out the sledgehammer. Yes. Cincy, great to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome aboard. Julie, thanks for joining. Sonny, thanks for liking live. Mariners, say that. The Blue Jays lose. Yeah. I mean, they're live. I guess anything could happen. Snell could start walking a bunch of people again. That could happen. He hasn't done it in quite some time, but he has been known to do it. But I think he pitches strong tonight. He's had a lot of success attacking hitters. Now, the Blue Jays do have some right-handed sticks that can hit. Springer, Vlad, guys like that. But he's even good against righties. So, Chip Ruiz, thanks for joining. Julie, thanks for liking live. Great to see you. 2 favorite picks, not player props. All right, then we go back to the Rockets and the Magic. NHL, we do not do. There is so much other betting opportunities. I don't do skates. Bucks, Raptors, do like the Raptors at home. Houston, Orlando. Houston and the Magic. You can take whatever you want out of those. I like all 3 pretty much equally. There's not one that stands above the others. So, So, King Dyer, thanks for joining. And Sonny, thank you again for the boxing gloves. Gremlin, thanks for joining. Spencer, thanks for the like on the live. Sail, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, man. The pronunciation's never been my strength. Marquise Plays, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Sportsbook Brian, how are you? I guess we just needed to be on longer than 10 minutes for the trolls to be done. Should have been the Mariners and the Dodgers. Well, if the Mariners could have pitched in Game 7, sure. I still don't think that the Mariners had much chance against the Dodgers either. But favorites for the NBA again, Magic, Rockets. What was the other team there? Magic, Rockets, Houston. If you're just wanting sides, got a lot of stuff on the player props there. Randall's cooking the Lakers tonight. All right. No ping pong today. We lost our ping pong guy. Haven't seen him in over a year. T-Wolves we do like tonight against the Lakers. I think Ant-Man and Luka both go crazy. Should be a fun one to watch. Venom, thanks for joining. Dayshaw, thanks for joining. Kevin, thanks for the follow. If you guys follow us on TikTok, highly recommend checking us out over on YouTube as well. College football show will be out a little bit later today over there, the more in-depth show. Magic, Rockets, Moneyline. I like them laying the points, but up to you. Andy Pajes hasn't hit anything lately, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for us. But Ice Out Frost, thanks for joining us. Spencer Briley, thanks for liking the live. He hasn't hit anything this postseason. Pajes has definitely been struggling. That's why instead of hitting fifth, he's down to the 8-9 hole. Muncy hasn't really hit a bunch. Kiki Hernandez has been good, as he always is in the playoffs. That dude could hit 200 all season long, and then the playoffs come around, and he's hitting like 450. It's nuts. Jose, thanks for joining. Blue Jays, Dodgers money line. Blue Jays, Dodgers under 3.5 from 5. Dodgers, Blue Jays under 7.5 for the game. Vlad to get a hit. Blake Snell to go 6 innings. Blake Snell for 7+ strikeouts. Sonny, thank you for the Let 'em Cooks. Appreciate it. We like Davis Schneider under 1.5 strikeouts. Davis Schneider, 1+ hit run RBI. Mookie Betts under 1.5 hit run RBI. Celtics winning tonight. I tell you what I do like in that game is the over. Neither team seems real excited about playing defense, at least through a game 1. And I think we're going to see a lot of drainage from 3 tonight, both sides. So like the over there on that one. Celtics, I think both teams are alive. But nothing was like we had a side that was just fabulous. Over, under, and Bucks. I know the number's huge. I don't really like the total there. I guess maybe under, but both teams did score a boatload in game 1. Maybe there's a little regression there. I don't think Giannis is going to put up 37 and 14 again. It might just be 32 and 12. Where have I been, Carter? I'm here every day. And yeah, we're on YouTube every day. Home runs for today, not in an under game, but I hope there's no home runs. In fact, I hope the game ends 1-0. But that's me. That's how my bets are set up. So we thought Dodgers 4-1. There may be a homer in there. I don't think anybody's hitting one off of Snell. So it'd have to be from the Dodgers side of things. Ohtani's hit he had one game that was excellent in the last couple weeks where he hit 3 in one game and didn't do it again. So stay away from the home run ball this time of season. There's going to be a couple. It's just you're not getting enough juice for what home runs should be played at, right? So user, thanks for sharing the live. Willie and Maddox, thanks for joining. Crypto and F77, thanks for coming on the show. We are live multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. For any sport, money line, let's see, Boise State, North Texas, Dodgers, Steelers, Green Bay. That should be an interesting game, right? I'm surprised Green Bay's favored on the road. They have not looked good in any game on the road. We haven't played it yet, but we're leaning taking the 3. So, Reginald, thanks for joining. Like I said, if that game's at home, Green Bay win by a touchdown, I think. But they have not looked good on the road in any game so far this season. Their loss and tie both on the road. Cincinnati, which Cincy we want? Jack, college football Saturday, or are we talking NFL for Sunday? Julius, thanks for joining. NFL. I'm real close to making them my Circus Survivor pick of the week. I'll put it to you that way. Good morning, Brandon. I really like them. The number at 6 is fine, but yeah, Ravens are back. We don't even really know if Lamar is going to play, right? Spurs, Pistons, T-Wolves, Blazers. Chenny, I do like the Spurs. I do like the T-Wolves. I do like the Blazers. I'm not big on the Pistons tonight, so. Yeah, they can't score, so that is a problem. UCLA, Indiana laying 25. That's how we feel in that one. UCLA's had a nice little couple-week run. It ends this Saturday. Brian, thanks for joining. They beat Penn State. Obviously, we've seen what happened there. That was an impressive win. The Michigan State game was hyping Lamar way too much. I expect Lamar, if he plays, to play well, or he doesn't play, right? Bears have gotten a boatload of turnovers, and that's why they've been winning games. Let's be honest there. And the running game's been really good, Eddie. But defensively, it's a lot of blitz, and it's a lot of turnovers. If they don't get turnovers, I think they might look like the Vikings a little bit. The Vikings don't get turnovers, and they can't score. The Bears have gotten turnovers in every game, right? Cleveland and Brooklyn, we like the Nets plus 13.5. We like Mobley for 20, Mobley for 10 boards. So Scooble's probably not going to be available till trade deadline or next offseason. Paul Skeens ain't going nowhere for multiple years. So North Texas team total, if you're getting at 42.5, still like the over, yes. Let's see. But the Yanks, Scooble's not going anywhere. There's no reason to trade him until trade deadline or next offseason. Paul Skeens is only 2 years in. Remember, they get 6 years worth of service time. So there's no reason to trade him for 2 seasons plus yet. But do I think the Yankees get either one? No. I think both teams will figure out a way to pay those 2 guys. Jordan, thanks for joining. Scooble wants to know what, $250 million? That should be no brainer. 5 years, 250? Maybe you can get 6, 250. Just pay him. Same thing with Skeens. You can't let him go. You got to pay him. Even in your small market teams, you've got to keep your star. Who's going to go watch a Pirates game if there's no Skeens, right? Cody Bellinger leaving the Yanks. I'm sure he's looking for the most money. He normally is. Let's see. The way it goes, Diamondbacks will probably be a player there, right? So that's the typical type of player the Diamondbacks go after. Boise State, yep, I'll play it anytime, Cincy. I like him 4 touchdowns tonight, so I'd play it, yes. Favorite for college football tomorrow? Watch the show on YouTube today. It's coming out later today. It's a banger. There's a lot of games like tomorrow. But I doubt anybody could guess it. If anybody guesses, I will let you know. But Blazers money line. Do you like over 51.5 for which game, homie? Boise. I could play that. I think they score 40. Blazers money line, yes. Boise State today, yes. Boise, yes. I think Boise's going to come out and lay a rear end whooping, but that's me. 30 for Luka, yes. We played it. Banchero, we played for 25, so I guess that's yes on both. T-Wolves, we did play money line, but they should be, if they're going to win, they should be able to cover 3, right? Broncos and Cowboys. Well, let's see if the Broncos can show up for the first 3 quarters of the game. If they can, do like the Broncos pretty good in that one. Cowboys are awesome at home offensively. They got a tough, and that Denver defense is tough. Cal plus 6. I want no part of Cal. Put it to you that way. No part. No part of Cal. I'm going to say it again. I want no part. A couple plays tied it for us at the top would be Boise State laying the points. And then also Steven Adams, 8+ rebounds. Those are our two biggest for the day. Trust is back. Knicks 3.5. Love the over. I think that game is going to be who's got the ball in their hands last, J-Boss. So Jazz money line, like them plus the 5.5. I don't know if they can win that game on the road. I hope they do, right? But I do like the plus 5.5. I don't know if I can take them plus money there on the money line. Hassan, thanks for joining. Let's see. All right, we are live still, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. If you don't follow us on YouTube already, sports bets for free. The full NBA show is already out. The baseball show was out yesterday. We'll have college football Saturday show out later on today. College football's been out. The Tuesday through Friday show has been out for multiple days. You're going to get more in-depth coverage there. We go through more players, everything like that. Sports bets for free. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. It don't cost you a penny. 2 plays in the NBA. Well, there was one, and then it was Boise laying the points. Those were the two biggest of the day. Adams, 8+ boards. I like a lot of stuff just right behind that. Steven Adams. He plays for the Rockets. Spurs money line or Jazz money line? Spurs money line. Like them to cover. Yeah, Boise laying the 20.5 since he was the other part of that. I like a lot of stuff, like one ring down the ladder in the NBA, but I guess I'll try my best, Sonny. Freaky, thanks for joining. Normally when somebody asks that, the troll question's right behind it. So please don't do that, Sonny. You're here a lot. So, Jace, thanks for joining. Steven Adams for what? 8+ rebounds. That's called over 7.5. Yes. It wouldn't be for points. Why Adams? Well, he's actually healthy in a game where there should be a lot of boards to get. He did get 12 of them in game 1 as well. It's still early. We're still trying to figure things out, but that's why Adams. I think Adams' ceiling is 12, 13 boards, and we only have to play him at over 7.5. Adams too risky. Okay. All right. Clippers cover 10. I think they win that game by probably 15-20. The Suns played one good game, and they really didn't play a good game. They just had a fantastic fourth quarter against the Sabonis-less Kings, and they were at home. So KD under 2.5 threes, clock it. The guy only takes 4 to 5 threes a game. So for him to hit 3, finally somebody picking up on that one. For him to hit 3, he's going to have excellent shooting night. And don't think we can get her done, right? So under 2.5 threes for KD, yes. One book, they are offering Dodgers to win by 1 run exactly. Yeah, I got you. Kind of like a correct score, but they only win by 1 and plus 500. I mean, if you want to play it, yeah, they can win 2-1 or 1-0 even. It might be worth a small play. Cali plus 6. Good luck to Cali tonight. I got no interest in playing that game. That game's you're going to pull your hair out. If you actually watch it, it'll just be like, oh, my God, I can't believe these teams are that bad. The 3, it's 700. Plus 5 runs, it's 400. Okay. I might play 3, 4-1. Yeah. Period, thanks for the follow. AB, thanks for joining. Let's see here. Fernando's cards. How are you, sir? DJG, thanks for joining. Chris Morgan, thanks for joining the show. Sage, thanks you. Fernando's, thank you. Why is it plus 400 for 5 or more? Obviously, the total's at 7.5. So for 5 or more, they're basically going to go to an over game, more than likely, right, Sonny? So because it's probably not going to be 5-0. on that one. That's the reason why. And plus, most baseball games during the postseason aren't 5 or more. The odds are hugely in their favor. Probably the true odds are probably closer to 700, 800. That's why. So, Jordan, thanks for joining. Marlon, thanks for coming on the show. Great to see you, Marlon. That's the reason why, Sonny. So it's all about what the true odds are and then what they're offering, right? And that difference is what stays in the kitty. Or the other thing is, too, why it's only plus 400 is they might already have more money on the 5 or more as well. Grilla Cheese Food Trailer. What's up, Grilla? How are you? Eric, thanks for joining. Nini, thanks for joining. Let's see. North Texas team total over. Probably one of the more popular questions today. If you're getting it at 42.5, I'd play it. Gavin, thanks for joining. I wish we could play team totals in college football this early in the season. Fortunately, Arizona don't like it. Larry and Polo Butch, great to see you both again. Thanks for coming on. All right, we got about another 10 minutes or so here on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Feel free to get in touch with us on any of those channels as we continue to roll on. There's NBA basketball. There's college football tonight. There's World Series Game 1. Earl Chambers, thanks for joining the show. Carrie, thanks for liking the live. The one and only. Casper's still here. You do NFL yet? NFL show will be out tomorrow. We did Thursday night already. We've got through most of the early games. We're not completely done yet. Any question on those, Mr. Clean? MLB tonight, Dodgers, under 3.5 first 5, under 7.5 for the game. No problem, Carrie. No problem at all. 53, baby, SWA. All right. Welcome to the show. See your comments for what, Gavin? I've read through the comments. I haven't seen you comment here lately. So I'll watch tomorrow. Okay. All right. I got you. Favorite money line tonight? Oh, let's see. Well, can we play 20 plus favorites? Boise on that one. Dodgers, Raptors, Magic, are all up there. Let's see. Also the Rockets. I think it is it a Copper night? Are you talking, who are we talking about? Copper? Boise at 21? Yeah. They should be able to win that thing by 4+ touchdowns. Thank you, Sonny. Oh, Cooper? Yes. I think he goes for 16+ points, 7+ boards, and like his power play as well. He meant Clag. He meant flag, yes. There you go. I know, we're all spelling geniuses this time of the day, right? Cooper Flag, I know. Yeah, I think he does get points tonight. He shot horribly. He came out and said he shot horribly. I think the young man backs it up. We'll see. They are playing the Wizards. They should have some open looks. Navatka, sorry. Ivan, thanks for joining the show. Blue Jays, the Blue Jays, I think both baseball teams are live. I don't like their percentage of winning here. I still think Dodgers at 150 was pretty solid there. So, do you think Lakers can cover a 10.5 point spread? Probably. 10.5's a lot. Not enough playing time yet for probably Ace, but that's kind of be expected. He was injured a lot, so he's dealing with a few things here and there. Raptors do like today. Catch, yes. Ash Cash, thanks for joining. Thank you, Cincy. Don't run too hard. Don't run too fast. All right. As the panting from the dogs going in and out continues. Gonzalez, thanks for joining us. Sonny, thank you again for all the gifts. So if I take the Blue Jays, I'm donating unless something happens to Blake Snell tonight, more than likely. Yes. Do you think Bama covers against South Carolina? There's a decent chance of that. I don't really like the line too much where it's at, Matt, but I expected more out of South Carolina. They're just not going down the field enough, but there's probably a pretty good chance they do that. So Raptors money line, Magic money line, Spurs. Yes, you're good. I like them. Like all that. I like it. Money Green Radio, thanks for joining. All right, let's see here. Friday, thanks for joining the show. We are live still, multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Is Zion plays? Yep, there is a Zion. I think I've got one play on him tonight. Yep, in the Discord, it is there. You think Oregon covers Wisconsin? Yes, 30.5. I think Oregon wins that. I think Wisconsin might go get shut out for the third game in a row. You too, Sonny. We'll be back tomorrow. There's no such thing as a lock aspect. So we do like Boise's are one of our biggest plays, laying the points. Also, Steven Adams, 8+ rebounds. Bad weather in the Oregon game? I'm fine with that because I think Oregon's going to run up and down the field on them. Outside, they do. One thing I love about Oregon is they are not afraid to run to the outside. And that's where they are fantastic. Finster, thanks for joining. B Hads, thanks for joining. And Wisconsin, their offense is capable of putting up 3 points, maybe. They haven't scored 2 consecutive games. Sean, thanks for joining. They are just really bad, and they're going to turn the ball over, which is USF covers against Memphis. USF and Memphis, I'll make it easy for yourself, Matt. Just play the over, right? I think we're going to see a boatload of that games easily into the 60s. I got no interest in really playing a side there. USF can do it, but sorry to hear that one, Finster. That sucks. Silver, thanks for joining. We're laid up injured most of the time, but not sick. Different story. Dolphins and Germ, thanks for joining the show. Yeah, I just think the easier play in that one, and it just screams over. And then the line, for some reason, shot down a minute. So Memphis QB still out as far as I know. USF's going to score probably 40, I would think, in that one. All I need is 20 out of Memphis. USF's offense is not that great, our defense. So Spurs and Knicks. Do you like the Spurs? Knicks love the over. Yeah, Ja over 1.5 threes. Is he going to shoot at least 2 of them tonight? That's probably the better question in that one. Nothing for us on Ja threes, but yeah. A lot of basketball action. It's absolutely ridiculous. On these big slate days like today, yeah, it's nuts. Right? 10-toe, thank you. ZZ Cuts do like the Rockets quite a bit tonight. Before that line gets out of control, who does Boise play? Question of the day, right? Boise plays Nevada. I don't know if Hero's playing at all. He didn't play in game 1. I didn't think he was playing tonight. Like Atlanta. I liked Atlanta in game 1 and got sorely disappointed. They're obviously still trying to figure some stuff out tonight. Yeah, I'm not big on the Hawks. I like the Magic. The Hawks, when they're at home, normally are quite a bit better, but all NBA games. Favorite picks by spread. Only all the games? Only all of them? Mitchell 25. Let's see, his line's 28.5, so probably have to say. I think Snell will be fantastic tonight. He has been all postseason long. As long as he goes and keeps attacking hitters, that's going to equal strikeouts, and it's going to equal wins, and it's going to equal a lot of outs. Let's see. All right, so if we run through Raptors, we like to cover. Magic to cover. If I had to take something in the Celtics, I'd take the Celtics plus the points. We already did take the Nets. That line's down from 13.5 to 11.5. Rockets laying the points. Spurs laying the points. Heat and Grizzlies, I guess Grizz laying the points. Mavericks and Wizards, that line's a little big for me, so it'd have to be the Wizards. T-Wolves laying the points. Portland plus the 1.5. Jazz plus, it was 5.5 down to 4.5 at some books. Clippers laying the points. There's the spreads. Player props like Snell over 6.5 strikeouts. Snell 18 plus outs. Vlad for 1 hit. Davis Schneider, 1+ hit run RBI. Davis Schneider under 1.5 strikeouts. Betts under 1.5 hit run RBI. Muncy under 1.5 hit run RBI. His line at 26 for who? 6.5 strikeouts, yes. For Snell, yes. I think he's going to pitch 7 innings to get there as well, but that's me. Yeah, I like the 17.5 outs probably a little bit better. Didn't we just go through those? Hi, Charles. How are you? Great to see you. I'm ready for game 1. Is your guy Kim playing? No. So, hey, Song Kim. I don't even know if he's on the World Series roster. Twan, how are you? Nerfy. We don't play any Nerfies after June 1st. So it's well past June 1st. So I stay away from those first inning plays. Under 3.5, first 5. You only got to watch the first half of the game. They don't need him. That's what happened. He's a bench role player that they needed for a couple weeks where guys were hurt. That's it. Senjun, Giannis, Snell K. I like Senjun, Giannis, and depending on which one you're playing. Luka for 30+. Wemby. Watch out for Wemby on points, rebounds, and assists. He had such a monster game. I have not really seen him go like 40 and back it up with another 30 spot. So, and his point total is pretty big. So, the Vikings look god awful. Yes. Reeves over 24.5. That's an alternate line for sure. Yes. Dennis, thanks for joining. Let's see. Yeah, the Vikings looked horrible. I thought if they got that pick 6, maybe early in the game that they ended up calling back, they had maybe a chance to get something done there, but that didn't work out. And Carson Wentz, I don't know what they're doing there. They can't run the ball either. And why does Hawkinson only get like 3 looks in the second half, nothing in the first half? You can't tell me Hawkinson's not open when Derwin James was out and they're on like their 9th safety. RJ Barrett for 2 threes. I could see that. Big Proc, thanks for joining. Yeah, that was pretty ugly. Didn't like the game plan. And, of course, Carson Wentz couldn't execute a game plan if you gave him a roadmap, GPS, and $1 million to get there. Number 2, thanks for joining. That's why Carson's been let go everywhere. Picks today? Yeah, there's picks. There's all kinds of them. We like Boise State. We like North Texas. We like the Rockets. We like the Magic. We like who else we like? We like all kinds of teams. We like the Clippers. We like the Jazz. They just keep coming and coming. We like the Dodgers. Zach, thanks for joining. You guys have got to watch the shows. Trust me. It's not you're going to spend 20 minutes of your life watching the shows over on YouTube, and it's the best 20 minutes you'll have all day. Sports bets for free over on YouTube. All right, we do got to get rocking and rolling out of here as we do got commitments for the rest of the day. We will be back tomorrow morning. Should be around 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be back on live. Also, college football show comes out over on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free later today. Link to the Discord if you want to get in is over there. Also, link to the 7-day free trial of Outlier. Player Prop shows up right at the last second. Thank you, Player Prop. We'll be back over there. Well, that'll be over there on the YouTube side because TikTok just loves blocking links. So anyway, we will be over there. Make sure you check all of that out as well. Like I said, about 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, we should be ready to rock and roll, and we'll help with a bunch of college football. We'll also have Game 2 of the World Series. And guess what? I think the NBA is back, right? Dave, thanks for joining. And we'll get ready for NFL Sunday as well. Everybody have a fabulous rest of your Friday. Let's be profitable.